Hello there, wherever you're watching around the world. It's Mr. Maximo here, Vinny Sandhu for the European Cricket Network with another match preview for a European Cricket Series match. And today I'm previewing match 45 out of the European Cricket Series Barcelona. This is the first game of Tuesday, the 27th of October, and it sees Men in Blue taking on Pak Montcada. And this game will begin on Tuesday morning, 7:30 a.m. GMT, which is 8:30 a.m. in Central Europe, and it's 1 p.m. in India. And as always, you can catch the action right here on the European Cricket Network, whether you watch through our website, europeancricket.com, or our YouTube channel, ECN European Cricket Network. And of course, if you are on the subcontinent, you can catch it on Fancode. And just a reminder, if you don't already, why don't you follow us on social media? Because as I always say, there is so much happening in the world of European cricket. We're almost at the conclusion of this unprecedented 3-week European cricket series in Spain, but there's plenty more cricket to come in Barcelona. Next week, we're off to Italy for a 2-week European cricket series in Rome. So for all the latest that's happening in the world of European cricket, you can follow us at European Cricket, and you can also follow me at Mr. Maximo. You can also download an app to your mobile device, and our website, europeancricket.com. It's a great place to go for all the fixtures, stats, and information about the players and teams in the European Cricket Series, and it always has the latest standings as well. So it's really important that you keep up to date as we draw to the conclusion in Barcelona to see just who is in the hunt for the semi-finals and the chance to lift the trophy in Barcelona on Friday afternoon. Also, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, ECN European Cricket Network. You can do it right now if you like, and make sure that you have notifications on so that you know everything happening in the world of European cricket and just when we're bringing the cricket to you. So let's get to what we can expect in Barcelona on Tuesday, the 27th of October. It's match day 12 and a chance to get another look at the teams from Group B as the race hots up for the semi-final positions. Of course, only the top 2 in each group will go through to the semi-finals, and it's going to be a very exciting race, I can tell you. And for all the latest tables, like I said, make sure you have a look at europeancricket.com. We're almost there. It's been a long tournament, but it's been really great to see so many players and teams getting involved in European cricket. And I've had so many messages from all around the world from people telling me they're loving the European Cricket Series. So don't forget, there's 4 matches every day. Tuesday the 27th, we'll see matches 45 through 48, and the games will begin at 1 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Let's have a look at this match then between Men in Blue and Pak Montcada, and we do have some likely lineups for you. Men in Blue will be led by their keeper Prasanna Jatan, while Pak Montcada will be led by Raja Adil, with Syed Mir to be behind the stumps for them. Well, let's talk a little bit about these two teams. Men in Blue, well, they've had their moments so far, but they don't have too much to show for it. They've got a solitary win from their 4 matches so far, so a spot in the semi-finals is out of reach for them, but they do have a big day with their final 3 group matches on Tuesday, so it really is a Super Tuesday for them, and I'm sure they'll be keen to finish their European Cricket Series on a winning note. Pak Montcada, well, they've impressed me so far. They've won 3 out of their 4 games, and they're currently sitting 3rd, but they do have games in hand on the top 2 teams above them, and they can certainly play their way into the semi-finals if they win their last 3 matches, starting with their doubleheader on Tuesday morning. And they've been very destructive, particularly with the ball. They've taken 34 wickets in just 4 games. So they do say sometimes that the batsmen get all the credit, but their bowling has been very good. And we know if you can take wickets in this format, you can slow the run rate, and it's a great way to win games of T10 cricket. Well, let's have a look at Mr. Maximo's 11 to watch. Hopefully you find this information useful, particularly if you are participating in some fantasy cricket. And I'm going to start with Pak Montcada today because I've super highlighted a couple of their players, beginning with the Fresh Prince, Prince Demon. Now, he is Pak Montcada's leading run scorer with 110 of them in 3 matches. And he's also been more than handy with the ball, with 5 wickets for only 17 runs in the series so far, and a best bowling of 3 for 2, and all that at an economy rate of just over 4 runs per over. So they have been calling him the Fresh Prince over there. So watch out for Prince today for Pak Montcada. Let's see if he can put in another royal performance. I've also super highlighted Ibra Hussain, who's actually done most of his damage with the ball in this series. He's taken 10 wickets in 4 matches, the most of any Pak Montcada player, and the second most of any player in Barcelona. Now, quite amazingly, he's taken 3 wickets in a match in 3 of the 4 matches he's played, and he takes a wicket on average every 4.8 deliveries. So there's some pretty amazing numbers. And like my coach used to tell me, bat for show, bowl for dough, because the bowlers more often than not can win you games of cricket. So Ibra Hussain, another player to watch, a great choice for captain or vice captain if you are playing some fantasy cricket. I've also highlighted some other players for Pak Montcada. Kiza Ali, well, in the only game he's played, he scored 70 off only 26 balls. Now, he is still under a cloud for this game, but if he does play, you'll definitely want him in your fantasy team. If not, then perhaps one of the shadow players that I have mentioned in my 11 to watch today. I've also got a couple of all-rounders there. Nawazish Ali, who's taken 8 wickets at under a run of ball, as well as Usman Ali, who has 5 wickets in Barcelona, including a best bowling of 4 for 3 against current group leaders Falco. So we know that he can do it against quality opposition. Finally, for Pak Montcada, I've got a couple of bowling options in the captain Raja Adil, as well as Shazad Amir. Well, for Men in Blue, I've also highlighted some of their players, starting with their captain and wicketkeeper batsman Prasanna Jatan, as well as Shankar Kalikatla, who has scored some runs and also bowled really well at the death so far in the tournament. I've got Shubdeep Deb in there, who's now their leading run scorer and 6-hitter, because he stood out in their last match, scoring 40 not out of only 19 balls in their below par total of 72 against Gracia CC. He really held that innings together, so hopefully he can put in another good performance. I also have a couple of shadow players there. Puneet Shrimali, it was hard to leave him out, but he's definitely one to look at. The left-hander who's actually been their most economical bowler in this series, going at only 6.5 runs per over. I've also got another shadow player there in Krupasamy Sundarpandian, as well as a bowling option, Sri Srivastava, who has a handy knack of picking up wickets when required, and they'll need them against this Pak Montcada lineup, who have played reasonably well this far in the series, and they are on their way to the finals if they can get some results in their final 3 group matches. Well, let's get to prediction time. And I really am enjoying all of the cricket from Spain. Haven't we been lucky with the weather as well, considering the time of year? It's been fantastic there in Barcelona at that Montjuic former Olympic baseball stadium. What a ground it is. A very unique place to play cricket. And thanks to everyone over there in the European cricket team making it happen. And of course, Rico and Tim, our commentators, thanks for all your work over there. But everyone behind the scenes, I know that so many people around the world are enjoying the European cricket series. Well, in this game, Men in Black, like I said, they've had their moments and they are capable. We've seen them push teams at times, but Pak Montcada, well, really, they've got it all to play for. They're in a great position. If they can win their final 3 matches, they will make the semi-finals. So they do have back-to-back games on Tuesday morning, and so hopefully they can get it done, and I think that they will against the Men in Blue. I think Pak Montcada to win this game, and I put the Fresh Prince Demon to be their star player. But I am impressed with them, and they've shown they can do it in both facets of the game. With the bat, they've put on some big scores, and also they've shown an ability to pick up wickets, like I said, which has restricted their opposition many times in the series so far. So that is my prediction for match 45, and we're on our way to finals Friday. I wonder who will come out on top of those 16 teams there in Barcelona. So that is my show today. Thanks very much for joining me. And again, if you could like this video and leave a comment, I'll get back to as many as I can. It's always great to have your company on the European Cricket Network. There's so much happening, and it's great to be a part of it. And so many people do work on European cricket to bring these games to you. And thanks again to everyone involved. Just a final reminder to follow us at European Cricket or follow me at Mr. Maximo. But for now, this is Vinny Sandhu for the European Cricket Network saying enjoy the game. We'll see you next time on European Cricket.